In this video, we're going to take a look at Overdose, the alleged other game that Kojima Productions is working on. I was really hoping to see something during the Game Awards 2022, but DS2 was the only one announced. The latest update that we have, as far as I know, is his message from their anniversary celebration video, where he said it will be shown this year. So, in the meantime, I gathered all relevant information surrounding it to see if the leaked footage was even real or not. And even though I found just a few, the implications of what is known to the public is very interesting. The description of the gameplay footage came out on June 2022 from an article written by Tom Henderson over at Tryhard Guides. There were a couple of screenshots shared around, but it was in November when the video itself circulated. I will leave a link to the original article in the description so you can check it out. You'll notice that the biggest question among everything else resides on the anonymous source. It's obvious why the leaker would want to remain hidden, but unfortunately there was also nothing stated that would help solidify their credibility. Is this person a frequent informant of the author or someone who just directly messaged him one day? Whatever the case, I'm certain Mr. Henderson asked critical questions first before deciding to publish the piece. So he probably knows more about the video source than what was included in the article. As I watched it, all I could think about was, how did the leaker get a hold of the footage? Imagine being invited to that gameplay test and we decided to participate. Apart from most likely being sworn to secrecy via a non-disclosure agreement, the event would also be facilitated by Koji Pro people, which means they're not just going to let us whip out our phones and start recording the TV screen, which I initially thought is what happened because the video that's still up, last I checked, is a crude recording of a recording. But it turns out, according to an article from Insider Gaming, it states that what Mr. Henderson saw was an original screen capture, which means whoever leaked the existence of Overdose is most likely somebody from the inside who had access to the video files when the gameplay test was conducted. So it's either Koji Pro has a very naughty employee or there's something else going on. In a follow-up article on Tryhard Guides by the same author, he claims that the request by Koji Pro to have his article removed was temporary. I'm not sure what that means, but somebody clearly had been very busy taking down almost all uploaded copies of the video, which I think is a huge mistake if they really wanted to keep the game a secret. You see, leaked materials online are like confirmation traps targeted at developers. By taking them down, they pretty much have verified its authenticity. This is the same thing that happened with the unannounced Silent Hill game called The Short Message. Thus Golem uploaded a couple of images allegedly related to it, then Konami takes it down and now it's confirmed. In Overdose's case, the response should have been to just let it stay up and not say anything, which is what Hideo Kojima has been doing for years every time a new rumor pops up. So it's kinda odd that the team started issuing copyright shutdowns all of a sudden, like an instinctual reaction to a material of great relevance. If the clip is real, then it's most likely the one being developed for Xbox that's going to utilize the cloud, and can be played on smartphones as others have assumed. And they used Death Stranding assets as a placeholder because they were just testing a gameplay concept. If the video is fake, then this person must be really good at fabricating lies and knows how to use a 3D program. I checked it out and there is indeed an available 3D model of Death Stranding's mama, wearing the blue gown similar to the video. Given the legs are missing, but it's easy enough to attach missing limbs if they know what they're doing. This possibility is what brought my attention to the quality of the video. In my opinion, there's something funny about the entire presentation. First off, the way Margaret Qualley's character moved is rough. It's definitely not motion captured, and for something that's hand animated, it looks subpar to Koji Pro quality standards. Even the lighting is mediocre. The main source is an invisible light attached to the camera, and the environment lighting looks bland and not atmospheric. As for the game title itself, well, here is a recreation of what is seen in the video. I mean, this is just bad composition right here. Very unlike Mr. Kojima's style of typography. But that's when I realized if this was an internal test meant for the eyes of the development team only, it would make a lot of sense why everything looks pedestrian and would support the naughty employee possibility I mentioned earlier. If I had to choose between this thing being real or not, keeping in mind the law of simplicity, I would say it's real. A leaked internal gameplay research video is certainly a lot easier to explain than a person who knows how to use Blender spend a week putting together a fake gameplay and ask a friend to pretend like they're playing it on a phone. At the end of the day, it would just make us question what did this person get from doing that? But I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think? Is the leaked footage authentic or a fabrication? Kindly let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.